How's it going, guys? We're just gonna wait for people to start coming on here. It's first live chat, so we're gonna see how much activity we get, Come on. Come and hang out. Let me know where you guys are from. I'm still trying to figure out how all this works. I don't really know. I'm hoping everyone watched the last video there and seen that we advertised for this. I guess if that's what you want to call it, advertisement. I don't really have social media, so we're going to get some of that good stuff soon here so I can communicate with you guys better. You guys coming on here, let me know where you guys are from. We got John here. What's up, buddy? You're my neighbor here, St. Catharines. How was your day, man? Hoping we can get quite a few people here. This is a little different for me. I'm not used to this. You just finished a 30 dropper. Holy crap, man. How long did that take you? That's insane. I've never done 30 drops in a day or at all, really. I guess when I was a company guy, I used to work for Tricorp out of Elmer, and we did a lot of LTL there down in Texas, but I've never done 30 drops. Tuesday evening until now. All flour. Oh, man. That does not sound like fun, buddy. So do you usually come home every day, or are you gone all week? You keep looking for me. Yeah, I know I've had a couple people shout out at me there going up and down the link in Hamilton, but I don't know. I've heard a couple guys talking about me on the CB there, but it'll all come with time. Decent. That's awesome, man. So are you just home for the weekend then, or? I see we got 3 people on here. No one else is talking. My week was, I don't know, long story short, it was a bit of a headache. I picked up at a place in Chicago, and they wanted me to load over gross weight, and I wasn't having it. So, long story short, it was a bit of a headache, but I got it back. Customer was demanding they wanted it there the next day. When I loaded it, I only had 3.5 hours left on the clock, and they wanted it the next morning, and there was no way, because it was after dinner, around dinner time when I loaded, so it just was not good. So it wasn't not every week's good, I guess, right? So it I had to go up to Wisconsin to deliver, and then deadhead 3 hours. So yeah, not the best week, but there might be some changes coming here soon. But we're just going to we'll leave that hush hush for a little bit. Another comment. Did I get extra pay because it was heavier? No, I didn't. That's kind of why I told them I wasn't overloading it. So I just said forget about it. I left a couple skids behind. One person, the loader said it was okay. They didn't mind, but the customer on the other end had a big problem with it. So it didn't end that well. So what part of Chicago? It was actually what was that town? It was Troy Grove, Illinois, actually. So it was just I don't know. It was about an hour outside of Chicago, um, the far side. I was hoping we were going to get a bigger turnout here. Yeah, it happens, right? Not every week can be good. So, and the rates have been really bad coming home. So, a lot of people that know me, I don't mind bending the rules, but I can't do it for nothing. Have I ever ran the 6 axle? No, I haven't ran the 6 axle. The one video I posted, I was picking up a brand new one for the company. I haven't loaded one. I have pulled heavy before, just not with rims. So um, it's just a lot of people think that the more axles, the more money you make, and sometimes depending on the company, you will. But the percentage where I am to pull the 6 axle, it's crazy. So honestly, it's really not worth it. It's a lot more wear and tear. I used to run B trains and 4 axle though. I enjoyed doing it, but I just rebuilt the truck not that long ago, the motor in it. So I just found running lighter for now, and breaking it in was better. we run into this week? What do you mean? I think that's my dad there. What kind of stuff have you done, John? Have done flatbed before, or oh, so you have ran the 6 axles? Shoot, my 7 month old is helping me type. No, that's awesome, buddy. I kicked the kids off the bed. I told them not to come down here, so uh, we lost track of time. We ate dinner, and then next thing you know, it was rush to get them in bed. So paddock. There's no plans where I'm going yet this week. I'll find out Monday. Oh, you were on with Contrans, John. I worked for as a company guy for Laidlaw. I did the trains doing the propane and stuff out of Sarnia, going down to where was that? Was it Stevensville or whatever? There by heading towards Fort Erie. All right, on. I had a guy who was trying to get me to go over to Contrans, but I haven't always heard the greatest thing. These big companies are hard. I like the small family owned companies. I don't know. I just get the wrong vibe from these bigger companies, honestly. And then Gibson Transport in Alliston. How are they to work for? I pass all their day cabs and stuff. See them heading towards the bridge in Windsor a lot. I think they have a drop yard in Tilbury or something. Pretty sure I've seen a bunch of them kicking around there. I'm not drinking either. It's the Monster Energy, the 0 calorie ones. They're awesome. I love them. What's going on, Chris? You have a small flatbed division. Gibson's has a small flatbed division? I did not know that. Really? Hmm. Where are you from there, Chris? I know we have quite a few Canada guys that watch channel, but I know there's also quite a few US guys. New Brunswick. Right on, buddy. That is New Brunswick, right? Canada. You never know. I haven't been to every state in the US, so it may seem funny, but I've went through states and I gotta Google what the short form is when you're writing down your fuel, um, your crossings and stuff right in the states. So right on. I went to New Brunswick once actually in my life, and it that was pretty nice out there. I enjoyed it. Seemed like everyone was relaxed. It's not like running through Toronto here. It's just yeah, totally different, laid back. I knew you'd get a chuckle out of that. I'm getting pretty tired, but are you a driver, Chris, or? They got cool tankers and dumps. I see. Oh yeah, I was talking to a guy that runs down there. Um, I think he was doing a dump. I know they lost some contracts or some place closed down, but I heard they do pretty good. I don't know. I just find some of their guys like going to honestly just shitholes, really, but not yet. This fall. Yeah, it goes to- Awesome, Chris. Yeah, you'll enjoy it, man. It's nice. Like it's not always easy being away from the family and whatnot, but honestly, like I don't like people watching over my shoulder all the time. And I tried the factory thing for a bit, and I did not like it. I think I lasted a couple nights. I being out on the road, like they your boss or dispatcher tells you where you're going, and as long as you do what you're supposed to do, at least you're kind of your own boss from point A to point B. If you're a company guy, if you're an owner operator, then it's even better because if you don't want to go take a load, you just don't do it. So it's kind of like I was saying to these guys here earlier. I had a company try to overload me this last week over my gross weight, and I basically told them no, it wasn't happening. And I didn't refuse a load, but I refused to take a few skids. It was big um, bags of sand. You'll see it in a video coming up. I filmed a bit of it here. So what do you guys think of the channel so far? I know I'm still getting used to the camera, but it it's pretty weird talking to the camera. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm totally different off camera on that. It's pretty weird to get used to. Are you happy with the motor you run? I watched all the videos you post. I would be scared. Honestly, the 2008s, everyone said, well, I know they did have a lot of problems with them, but and I did when I bought my truck. Honestly, guys, like it was tough. I'm not gonna lie to you. I The guy before me, I got it from a dealership, but the guy before me had it deleted, and it was pretty tough to get it back to the way it was supposed to. But it's better now. It's good. Knock on wood. Since the motor's been done, it's really good. Like I don't know, my uncle's truck, he has the big cat in his, and he went for a ride in my truck, and he couldn't believe how well it pulls, and it gets up and goes pretty good when I if I decide to smash on her. But I don't. I took a load to Oklahoma, and speed limit there was faster, and I was smashing on her pretty good. But those Oklahoma boys and Texas boys, they can get up and go pretty good. But no, overall the truck's been really good. Yeah, we're trying with the videos. I don't know. What do you think of the visor on my truck? Like it's really low, so I don't know. I may have to switch it for the videos and stuff. It's pretty hard to see. My boss. Yeah, that's a problem, eh? When you delete those trucks, it is it is really hard to get them back. I know my uncle's company, they had a couple trucks to lead, and it was a nightmare to get them back. It's nice when they're deleted. I'm not gonna lie, I wish I could delete my truck. I really do. Try to get it louder would be nice. Yeah, I want to put straight pipes on my truck. I do. So I had to do. a muffler on my truck on the passenger side, which is where the canister is. Like I don't have the liquid def, but I have the filters in my truck, and um, the muffler I put on, it's virtually like a straight pipe. Like there's nothing in it. We'd put that on, and it I don't know. It seems louder on that side, so I'm hoping when we actually get the straight pipes that I think it's gonna make it louder. We're definitely gonna do it. Those straight pipes are expensive though. We're trying to figure something out because the way my canister sits for the emissions filters, it may have to be moved or whatever if I want to run the 90s on it. If not, I'm gonna have to do what is it, the 45s or something, which honestly I think that's just gonna look stupid. But honestly, guys, I want the first thing I really want to do is get that truck down on air ride. Where did you get that intro beat? No, we didn't make it. It was off some what was it? Epidemic Sound. It's okay, I guess. I just it's so hard with YouTube and that, like, especially starting up, like building a channel. I don't want to get, in trouble for copywriting. Yeah, you like that, John? Yeah. It was the best one I could find. They had a pretty big list of music, but I just honestly I don't have the patience for sitting there. My wife's been doing a lot of the editing and stuff. It just makes it easier when I'm out on the road. Like so many guys that do YouTube, they got to fight and do stuff on the road, and it's really hard. We're trying to make this fun for us and you guys, and front air ride is nice. You can dump. Yeah, I know my uncle's truck. I don't know if you've seen it, Chris. The 2004 Pete. That's what his is. He loves it. He has the Gen. I think it's a Gen 3 air ride kit from 12 gauge, and basically all they do is they unhook it from the firewall for their fifth wheel slide because we don't really move our fifth wheel around. I just leave it where it is. So we're just going to put it into that switch so we don't have to drill holes in the dash. So just hit the fifth wheel slide and put her on the ground, and away you go. It'll look cool. How did you get factory PLC into the floor? Did you just remove the frame? My Peterbilt, my seat. So I went to Peterbilt in Ayr, Ontario here, and you can actually just buy the low boy, like just the seat base. So I took the Peterbilt seat off and then I replaced the seat base. Honestly, I'd like it even lower if I could. Color of the truck is really. Yeah. Are you talking about my uncle's truck or mine? Or both? And for the Peterbilt seat, like I thought about just mounting it right to the floor, but I do put my seat up when I'm in traffic or like if I'm downtown Chicago or something, I do put it up. I've had a lot of close calls. I don't feel like hitting anyone, especially when it's my truck. I'm not going to lie to you. When I was a company driver, I didn't really care as much. Thanks, man. I ran from Illinois to Welland, Ontario weekly. Tim Hortons coffee is the best part of that run for sure. Are you from the US there or from Illinois, I guess? Thanks, John. I appreciate it. Oh, nice. I run down your neck of the woods quite a bit there. Well, around Chicago area mainly. Do you still run up into Canada? Speaking of the Tim Hortons thing, it's funny. A lot of people love Tim. So I don't drink coffee at all. I've been driving, 11 years now or something. I've never got into coffee. I'm on this kick of these Monster Energy drinks, the 0 calorie ones. That's about it. I don't know. I'll drink like an ice cap for the Canada guys that come to Canada that know Tim Hortons. Yeah, the ice cap's all I'll have. But I try to watch that because I like to try to be careful what I eat and stay in somewhat of a good shape. In Canada every week, brother. Oh, nice. You're bringing the hand sanitizer up. That's awesome. I appreciate that, man. That's awesome. That actually would be a really good gig to have right now. I'm sure that stuff's busy. Mm. Yeah, our yard's beside the Petro Pass in Hamilton there. There's actually two. We got a shop and then the other yard there that you're talking about beside the Petro Pass. Oh, that's sweet. You're going to be coming to Hamilton weekly? That's awesome. I don't drink coffee also. Yeah, coffee stunts your growth. No, no coffee, John. No, it's just not for me. And Monster Energy drink is good stuff. But Bang Energy. Yeah, I've had the Bangs. They're actually really good too. They have some cool flavors. I think a lot of those Bangs too are 0 calories. I don't know. Like I said, guys, like I tried to stay in decent shape and stuff, and it's hard as being truck drivers, but there's ways to watch it. Typically, you'll never see me be the guy that parks closest to the truck stop. I always park far away. I don't want my truck getting hit. My truck's not perfect, but I definitely don't need to be replacing stuff. My uncle's truck there, the '04 Pete, he got smucked 2 weeks ago there at a steel mill. Someone didn't check their mirrors and backed right into him. Wasn't a good day. He wasn't happy. U.S. Customs and border agents are absolutely the rudest I have ever. No wonder people hate. Yeah, they are getting paid. I haven't had any problems lately. Honestly, I when I went to Chicago this last or Wisconsin to deliver this last week, I crossed in Port Huron. And the guy, it was weird. The old guy there, he wanted to talk to me. Like we sat there and talked for like I don't know, probably 10 minutes about trucks. It was weird. Like it's hidden. I find I get a hassled a lot coming into the U.S. Not really hassled, but they ask more questions than coming back. But it's not that bad. I don't have too much trouble. Uh, agents treat us like. No, honestly, yeah. The what was it? The Canadian guys. Yeah, the U.S. people. They're not all. I just mean the border people. They're just I don't know. They have bad days apparently. I don't know. Why you only run a tandem? Just I only run the tandem. Just I don't know. I don't just really don't want the wear and tear on the truck, I guess. And the rates aren't very good right now. Like I've compared the two and talked to guys, and it's honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's not a big difference right now as far as revenue coming in. It may sound weird, but the percentage is higher on those bigger trailers, and you got to remember they don't go as far as I do. They're hauling more weight, more coils, or steel in general, but they're not going as far. Whereas I go further. So when you figure out the pay and stuff, it's actually like they may make say $300 more a week than me, 2 to 3, but it's really not. And they're the places they go, it's nasty. Lewiston, you get pulled in a lot. I actually, honestly, I've never crossed there. To run into you on the road, man. I appreciate the channel. Entertaining. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm sure we'll. I'm always down in your area there, so if you ever see me, holler out at me. Run to you. How does your schedule work? 2 trips a week. So my schedule typically, so what I'll try to do is I like to leave Sunday around noon hour to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'll leave, say if I'm going to Chicago, I'm down there. I'll deliver Monday, reload Monday. If everything goes perfect, I'll be back Monday night, deliver Tuesday, unload, reload, and then back down. Sometimes I come home in between, like in the middle of the week, see the kids and the wife, eat, shower, sleep in my own bed one night, and then I do one more. Last week I did one long and one short one. So the short being basically Toledo, Ohio, and then the second one being the Wisconsin. So sometimes I can get 2.5 trips in. It all depends on the e-log and where they send me. Like I said, I don't know. There's some plans here in the next little bit, so I don't know. Might be some changes. We'll talk about that bit more on the next live we do. Yeah, this e-log stuff, it's not good. I tried to get away from the e-log thing for as long as I could, but being at a bigger company, it's hard. So we'll keep that between me and you guys, though. All my friends used to call me the outlaw because I just didn't care. I just wanted to get in and go. But those days are gone. We all know that. I honestly, truly like. I've adjusted to the e-log thing, but I just I don't really think it's safer. Like the way I run, I I was just always raised calm as cool, and it these guys that run through truck stops at 100 miles an hour, it's ridiculous. There's no need for it. Yeah, they are. I still keep some paper logs in my truck. You never know. These things aren't really plugged in the greatest. They're easy to come out. It's just one cord. And my little box is right behind that key in that truck. So It's like 2 bolts and she's out. Huh. My wife's giggling over here. She thinks she's funny. Yeah, no kidding. Let her go blank and just throw it out the window, John. Who cares? Get up and go. That way you can knock those 30 drops off in a couple days. You can work around the clock. I miss those days. I made so much money when it was paper. So did everyone, but happy birthday, man. That's crazy. It takes 4 days to do the 30 drops, John. So most of those places aren't open all night, obviously, right? How many do you average per day for drops? How old are you, buddy? That's a lot of drops in a day. I think the most I've done is like 8 to 10 around Texas, but 10 years old, right on, man. You want to be a truck driver? Get yourself a nice shiny Peterbilt and go up and down the road, buddy. I remember when I started driving, I used to run out west a lot and I loved it, honestly. Between me and you guys, like there was a couple weeks honestly that I ran from Ontario here, Toronto area, Woodstock to Edmonton, Alberta. I do 2 of those in a week some weeks. You thinking about the truck driving thing, man? Where did you train for it? So I don't know if they're still doing it or where they are, but I went to Kim Richardson. I didn't take the whole course, so back then, like when I did it, you didn't have. I know they changed the rules now; you have to take the whole course or something. But I already pretty much knew how to drive. I just needed more so help with the proper pre-trips and stuff. And I wanted to take the skid school they had. That was a pretty cool experience. My first job, I worked for J&R Hall at Air doing van, and we ran out west, so Western Canada. So I'd be gone for anywhere from a week to 2, sometimes almost 3 weeks. I started driving when I was 19. All my friends were out partying and having fun. I just have no use for that stuff. How long have you been driving for, John? Yeah, that's where I went to, Michigan. Like it was a while ago, so I don't even remember what town it was in, honestly. It felt like a long drive back then. Chris, I'm taking the 12-week one paid by my. That's awesome, man. Yeah, take advantage of that. That's a long time, 12 weeks. Oh my goodness, I'd go crazy. I know they changed everything. Like I'm pretty sure the schooling's pretty hefty here now. It's I wouldn't want to have to do it over. I don't even think I could pass a road test again, honestly. That video I did of the double clutching, I really was not good at that. That was literally the first time in forever. Yeah, it was. That was really cool doing the skid school, going down jackknifing and going down the strip or whatever, and then pulling the brakes and stuff on the wet asphalt or whatnot. That was a lot of fun. Since 2010, this part is on job training for. Oh, that's not too bad. I was gonna say 12 weeks. That's a long time. Yeah, when we went to the skid school, John, we I don't know, there's a bunch of us that went down there. We had to share rooms and stuff, and I don't know. I just the only reason I did that is because when I was on at JNR Hall, they wanted me to take that skid school, and just because I was going to be running the mountains and stuff. Then that was my very first job. So Northern Ontario Hills and then the mountains in BC. They wanted me to have some knowledge. Oh, that's cool. What's going on? Finally got some more people here. That's awesome. Camden. Where are you from?
Birthday. That they have the same last name.
Nothing. So what would you guys, I know there's not many people here. We'll talk about it more again, but I'm thinking maybe in a few months doing like t-shirts and sweatshirts and stuff. What do you guys think about that? Max. Sweet, man. Yeah, I'm gonna we're just gonna come up with like a for sure design and stuff. We're trying to figure all that stuff out. Um, see if we can get someone to do it for us, make all of them. I'm really picky when it comes to t-shirts and stuff, and so I want to make sure it's good material. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of on the weekends typically I'll wear like a V-neck kind of t-shirt too. I got a bigger neck, and I feel like I'm suffocating when my shirt's all pulled and I'm laying down or something. So yeah, we'll look into that. I know my kids they want uh they want some hats and stuff too, so I might even do some kids stuff. See what happens though. I've never really done any of this, so I don't I got to figure out the best way to go about that. You need 6. Yeah. Okay, Dad. You can buy them all. How about that? I'll charge you 3 times the amount, then we can just keep them rolling. No, I haven't made an Instagram account yet. I'm gonna do that though. I'm gonna just put it under Canadian Southpaw, and yeah, we're gonna do that, and I might do Facebook too. I want to interact with you guys a bit more, so you know kind of where I am day to day and all that stuff. So if we ever see each other on the road, that'd be cool. Jim, gift me V-Bucks. I Dude, I don't even know what that is. I'm old school. Skillet's got some crazy trucks. Oh yeah, they do. I worked there as an company guy. I don't know, a while ago there. They're a good company. They really are. My uncle loves it there. They got some pretty big rides. Other video. A truck in the other video. Are you talking about my uncle's truck? The white one? Yeah, that's my uncle's truck. We're I don't know what my wife's doing here. It's fine. We're learning as we go here. No, my uncle's truck's pretty sick. We got a video coming out, so stay tuned for that. It's just kind of showing you guys like the week in life as an owner operator, having fun. It We had to take his fenders off, so that was pretty interesting. I love cool and custom stuff, but some of the stuff is a big pain to put on and off trucks. Was that not Skillix? Yeah. My uncle works for Skillix, the white one with the stripes. Yeah, that's who he works for. He's an owner operator there, so yeah, he loves it. He just actually got his trailer done too. He had a little bit of an oopsie and ripped his kit, so he just put a nice one on there. It's fine. Yeah, so there's a couple videos ready. I try to get the videos ready a week in advance, so just makes things easier. What do you guys think? I don't I know I said it in one video, but I'm not really big on the whole editing like to the max. I just don't want to be fake, right? So hopefully that's cool with you guys. At some point, I would love to get a drone and do some drone shots over top of the truck. I think that'd be really cool. What do you got going on here? When you running out 90 east next? I'm not sure. I don't always go east a lot. It's usually last minute. I did for 2 weeks straight. I was running down to Cambridge, Ohio. I do like going east, not past Pittsburgh. I took a load to Washington once, and I really don't like that. Oh, you're a mechanic, right on. That's good to be able to do your own stuff. We do a lot of the stuff ourselves on the trucks. Yeah, no. When I go east, I like to I just get on that toll road and just blast her. I don't mess around usually. Someone just asked, "What's your age?" I'm actually gonna be 30 years old, February 2nd here. I'm still a young one, but I'm pretty old school. A lot of people think I'm older than what I am. Mom said, "How can you drive a drone?" Hey, technology, I'm sure you can get one that'll like Bluetooth and follow you while you drive. Who knows? I just got to get someone to drive the drone over me while I'm going. Do you prep meals with your wife as bonding time? It helps my relation. um, well, yeah, when I take meals on the road, yeah, sometimes we do it together. We actually I was doing local for a bit as an owner operator doing B trains. We were doing the 20-foot cans in and out of CN, and we actually I'd come home every day and we'd go for like a 8 kilometer run every day, 5 kilometer run, just depending on the day. But yeah, we try to do as much as we can together. It depends what I got to get done in the truck, but we always make time for each other. Happy wife, happy life. Yeah, I try to keep her happy. She understands what I do. When I first met her, it was hard, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, because like when I first met her, I was a company guy working for Tricorp, and any of you guys that know anything about Tricorp, it was before E-Logs, and we ran really hard. Like we do the LTL stuff, and we'd be straight down Texas, straight back. It was some pretty rough riding, and she always wondered why I was coming home and crashing out, and but I'd been awake for a long time, like a couple days really, and naturally I can. It was all natural, other than my monsters. And so I had to take her with me for a couple trips, and she learned in a hurry that what we do isn't. It's not a vacation. So it's good now. She understands. She helps me with the truck, and we get stuff done. Hard being on the road with 3 kids. Oh, it's really hard. It's really, really hard. The hardest trip I did was the out west one that I was telling you about in the one video. But it pays well. Yeah, it can, John. We all know there's ups and downs. When it's good, it's good. But when it's bad, it's bad. I don't like being kicked while I'm down. Especially like owning the truck, right? It's when my motor went and stuff, you know what? Like I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's I got a pretty awesome family and they back me up and they believe in me. So I just keep working because at the end of the day, I don't want to fail myself or my family. It's been pretty nice here though. Well, it's been chilly, but for Ontario, it's pretty glad we don't have much snow here. Tomorrow I'm actually gonna do a winter polish on the truck. We'll see how well it comes out. Maybe I'll take a video of it. Awesome, man. Well, enjoy your night. I appreciate you jumping on, John. So we'll do one of these again soon. So have a good night, buddy. Freezing rain, all that. I hate freezing rain. It's terrible. Honestly, freezing rain and even fog, I really don't like fog. Stand up then. What are you talking about, Dad? All right, guys. Well, we're gonna probably jump off here and we'll try this again sometime. Hopefully, we can have a bigger turnout. Maybe we'll have to do it earlier in the day, or we'll do one when I'm out on the road. So, do you? All your pickup needs to be done. Yeah, I'll have to clean your pickup this summer. But anyway, guys, we're gonna jump off here and hit the hay, I guess. So make sure you keep watching the videos coming out. There'll be one on Tuesday, one on Thursday this next week, and make sure you give it a thumbs up, comment. A lot of you guys are really good about that, so I really appreciate all the support. And yeah, we're just gonna keep everything coming. So you have a good night, Chris. And Dad. Right on, buddy. I appreciate you subscribing. Good night, man. Have a good night. We'll try one of these again soon. Have a good night, guys. Keep the shiny side up and keep on trucking. Come on, come on.